super moves right now. And
Now China is taking over definitely.
bro, maybe they're just not publishing it.
Like they've taken over.
Yeah.
Like we all know that's facts. They've taken over, and it's just that they don't like to expose everything to the, because even when it comes to electric cars, they are number one.
Right.
You know, in Asia, let's just say in the whole world,
Right.
they are number one. So in everything, China is just efficient in everything.
Yeah, they're pushing, bro.
Yeah.
They're pushing. But they love their country, so it's gonna be easier for them to develop, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's less corruption here. You understand?
Yeah, they don't.
Now our government needs to take action. Otherwise, and I'm sure maybe the reason why Trump did what he did is to reduce the African population because it's too much.
Too much?
It's too much.
No, we cannot say our population is too much because
No, like it's too much. Like people with living with HIV a lot. It's actually sad.
Yeah.
Instead, because some were born with it. You know, because
in some way victims, they were trusted someone.
You understand? So it's not always that you go out looking for. No one goes out looking for AIDS. Right. I want AIDS today. No one goes. So it's sad.
Right.
But it also serves our leaders so that they take action. You understand? And yeah, but this thing of What's up, guys? You know what time it is. It's Life in Real Time Podcast, and we're back with yet another episode. And as usual, it's your boy Ranga one time. And you know what time it is. It's postcode time. And I'm here with my boy. You know, even last time we were together, today we are together again. My boy, what's up?
Yo, what's up, my people? It's Gabriel like the angel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, welcome to today's episode of the podcast. My guy.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been good, but first, I need to give a shout out to our subscribers. We just reached the 600 mark. You know, we started this podcast not so long ago, and we're already on 600 subscribers, and you know that's a milestone, and we appreciate you guys. So thanks to everyone who is sharing, who is subscribing, and who is liking our videos. We are seeing the love, and the love is too much, and we've just passed the 600 subscribers mark. So the next stage is 700 subscribers. So I know with you guys we going to get there, and the goal is to get to 1k. So let's do this. Let's do the most, guys. You know, just share when the episode is out. Put that notification button, you know, and then it reflects it to your screen, and then you share with others.
Yeah, for real, bro. And I'm sure the people have been sharing because the numbers have been going up pretty quick.
Yeah,
we appreciate you guys for your effort. You know. Yeah. So my guy,
what's up, man?
You know, last episode you dropped some gems, bro.
Okay.
They got me thinking. You know, you unloaded a lot. So
we unloaded a lot, but yeah,
nah, it was him. If you watch the last episode, you'll see, you know it was him who was doing the unloading. But then you say something about givers have no limits and takers that also don't have limits.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that got me thinking.
Yeah, I feel like that's self-explanatory. Because if two people one is a taker, one is a giver.
Right.
You both don't have limit. A giver always wants to give. A taker always wants to take.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that if you're a giver, you don't associate yourself with a taker.
Right.
You understand? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be used, and it wouldn't look nice.
Right. Yeah. You know, the thing is now, I began to. One reason that I was thinking so much about that is, have you ever even seen like couples, you know, where you see like this thing is unhealthy from the outside looking in, You see it's unhealthy, but for some reason the guy is still trying, he's still fighting to be in that relationship. That's what, and for that's the reality for a lot of people, because it's easy to see. Let's take for example, I play basketball.
Yeah, true.
It's easy to see someone's mistakes when I'm sitting on the bench. But
then
when I'm in the game now, it's difficult for me to see cuts. It's difficult for me to see someone who's open so I can pass to them, because I'm now in that situation. I have a lot to process at one time. You see that?
Yeah, so what you then say is like, when people tell you, okay, this is what we're seeing from outside, you tend to just give a blind eye to that, because you want them to be right. I think I said it on the last episode also that there's some guys who are just there for, they don't want, because girls do show you who they are when you first meet them,
right?
You understand, but we turn a blind eye to it, you see. So, and some people, if you maybe you believe you bagged a 10, you think maybe she's the most beautiful girl ever that you've met, definitely they're gonna run over you, because you know that you can't do better than that, you understand. Yeah. So even if they do any bullshit or any nonsense, you're just gonna tolerate it because you are afraid to lose them.
Right.
You understand? So I feel like that's why most people just entertain it, and drag it along.
Yeah, and it's not only like in the relationship aspect. Sometimes even in a business, friendships, relationships, like with that you have with people, just regular relationships. Sometimes, because maybe perhaps you've known this person for so long, you know them from before. You're using your, how do I say, what you know about them from way back from the time you met. You're still thinking that that person is the same today. Meanwhile, they've changed. You see that? So that really got me thinking, like, okay, let me just sit down and evaluate the people around me, so that I know, are they still the same from when I first met them, or things have changed, you see, now. So that's been happening a lot, what they give us and the takers. So yeah, you dropped a lot of hot takes, and I hope today you have more, because today I'll kick us off with one. Because after you did all that unloading, I decided I should join the hot take.
So give us, you want to go right ahead?
I'll get straight into it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one I like it. This one I like it so much that it might be there as one of the slides on my next Instagram post.
What is it about? Tell us.
Hey, and it's true. I want you guys to listen closely. It says, until you have money to finance your temptations. I think I should repeat that one, for the people in the back. Until you have money to finance your temptations, don't brag about morals. Until you have money to finance your temptations, don't brag about morals. Too much is hidden in poverty.
That's a bar.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Yeah, that's a bar.
Right.
So, unless you're successful enough, you should not brag about your morals.
Of course.
Because a lot of things are hidden in poverty.
A lot of things are
hidden in poverty. So you tend to say you've got values, you've got morals, just because you don't have what you need to show up.
You see.
Okay.
Because too many womanizers. Let me not go there.
Go there, Chief. Me, I want you to go there.
Okay.
Go there, Chief.
Okay, I'll say it. You see, it's him.
I know I'm the instigator. He must go there. You want to hear?
He told me to say this. But too many womanizers are not yet womanizers because they don't have the opportunity.
So they're hiding with the fact that they are poor, like they don't have the means,
they don't have the capacity.
You understand? Once you give them that first 1,000, that first 100,000, then you're gonna see their true colors. I feel like money actually brings out what a person is, because right now when I don't have, let's say obviously I'm not where I want to be,
right,
I can say all I want, but then when I get to where I want to be, where now I'm okay, I never want to be in a comfortable situation, but let's say I'm now like a bowler,
right.
The bank is there.
Right,
it's never a thing of maybe yes or maybe not. It's now a definite, right? Yeah. That's when you're gonna see my true colors. Right. You understand? So that's a good hot take.
Yeah.
That most people will say, I don't do that, I don't do that, I don't do that, I'm not a womanizer. I mean, once you make the first 1,000, once you make the first 100,000, you definitely gonna, they will say, okay, monogamy, right? But then after that, that's when you start attracting more women. Yeah. Because I know there's a saying which says that a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything.
Right.
You understand? Because if right now, if I don't have anything, I can just be loyal because I know, hey, this is all I can do. You get what I'm saying, Chief? But once I've got everything,
right,
that's when my
loyalty
is tested.
So when is the loyalty of women tested now? When you have nothing?
Yes, that's when a woman. So if a woman's loyalty, if you want to see a woman's loyalty, you should check the people that were with you when you were down. Right. Like right now, I'm on the rise. I am definitely going to go up. I'm going through the ranks. The ladies who are with me now.
But do you think it's a lost art? Because most successful people, that I follow their interviews and whatever, they fear, especially the single ones. They fear getting into relationships nowadays, like especially after finding success. One good example is Katie and Drake.
True, because now I feel like once you're successful, right?
Yeah.
It's never really, you're not even in doubt that this person is here because of my fame or because of the bag. Because right now, what are the chances if, let's say, I've got 1 million USD in my account? What are the chances that I'll go to a girl and she'll say no? Let's say I pull up in a G-Wagon.
Right.
You understand? What are the chances that a girl... So, assets, money, automatically, even if you're not attractive. That's what I was saying. I used to tell people that, I think it was Jinimbi once said that even if you take this nose and you put it on your cheek here, as long as you've got money, they don't even, you don't even have to look your best. You understand?
Yeah, but I feel like now in today's generation, now a lot of women are robbing themselves of comfortable lives simply because they are looking for the finished product. Back in the day, people used to see someone's potential, their work ethic, where they're headed, their visions and dreams. Of course, when you're talking stages, you talk about certain things, and then you have a certain idea about where this person is going. Now, based off of that, people used to, I don't want to say, but the best way to put it is to bet on their horses and make the decisions based off of potential. And then now that potential is turned into something tangible, you see. And like a woman can bring the best out of you.
100%. Because, like, also there's this saying that you don't know what a man can do for you if you're there at his lowest time.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
That's where a man sees that, okay, this Merado died. Like,
exactly.
I was going to the bus station, you're with me.
Right.
Damn yeah, I'm gonna take you to in my G-Wagon. Damn yeah, I'm gonna take you in my Lamborghini because I used to go to the bus station with you. Yeah. So you believed in me before what was in me manifested. Right. So
exactly.
I feel like
it's a lost art.
It's a lost art now.
It's a lost art.
Now, right now, okay, I'm not yet 35. Most probably my peak is gonna start when maybe I'm 30. Now I'm at my peak. That's when even people that maybe were not even turning an eye on me, that's when they're gonna start. Oh, you see, because now I'm already. Because I feel like men reach their peak when, like, in their the mid 30s, early 30s. Some comes early, and then ladies they're at their peak starting from 19, chief. Let's just say 18. They're on their peak. They want the best thing.
18 is too young, bro. No, I don't know, but yeah, 18.
It's like that. Even in high school, like the girls who were in our class, 17, 8, they were not dating all the guys. So it's a thing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Ladies date up always. So, yeah. Okay. But one trick that you're saying that if you want to see what a man can do, start with him from the bottom. Yeah. Especially when you can see that there's potential, because you can always see that this person is ambitious.
Yeah.
And after that, it's going to give you the world, definitely.
But now with social media these days, whereby ladies that are famous online have access to big superstars. I don't think the ladies. You see the examples that are famous now. I don't think.
Yeah, this one story which is actually currently trending.
The normal ladies won't be able to, have a good role model, because the ones who are famous and they're famous for doing the wrong thing, of like, you see, they find like superstars like, the Real Madrid
star Jude Bellingham. Yeah, so that story is crazy.
Can you imagine?
Like what's the girl's name? I think is
Ashlyn
Castro.
Yeah,
she's from the United States, and that's alleged. Okay, it's not allegedly because we saw them together. That's Jude Bellingham's new girlfriend, and there's some digging up, like social media always wants to know, like, okay, if you're a star, obviously your life is out there.
Right.
So medically, they did some research on the current girlfriend. Okay, apparently she's older than Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is like 21, I think she's 27.
Hey,
you understand? So it starts there that she's older, and people had to do research because they were together at the Real Madrid game with even Jude Bellingham's parents sitting on the stands. So they did some research on the lady, and apparently she has dated. She's a carbon copy of Lori Harvey. You know Lori Harvey, right?
Yeah, that lady, bro. That lady needs to be studied, bro.
Apparently she has dated like a lot of people.
Yeah.
The likes of Lewis Hamilton.
Can you imagine, bro?
Michael B. Jordan.
There's my guy. She even dated 2 NBA players.
Yeah.
That's where I know him from. Yeah. Like there's Terrence Mann from the LA Clippers. Yeah. And then there's LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and to even close off that list, there's what's his name? Oh, Jamie Foxx. That guy is so old.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
And even Diddy's son, what's his name? Jason Combs or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So she's dated a whole number of people.
Those are the ones we know.
Those are the ones
we live in, but we don't judge.
Which were public. And now people are saying, like, on TikTok, all over social media, like, okay, with him, we have never had scandals on Jude Bellingham. He's a chill guy. We know that he's good with soccer. And now he goes on to pull a joker.
Pulling a joker is crazy, man. Oh, that's crazy. But it's his choice. It's love at the end of the day. That's why I said I had to go and evaluate, because we were from the outside. We see from the outside. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. But then it's a different perspective. He doesn't see it the way we see it. It's similar to the Travis Hunter guy.
Nah, that one, Travis Hunter, that one is too different. Because I don't think Travis Hunter is a high value man. Kinda. Now even down to Jude Bellingham, that is a high value man. You understand? Although he has got a lot of money, we know, right? But or maybe he didn't know about the past. Because I feel like
but bro, the internet knows. You can it's one Google search away, bro.
Yeah, so I really don't understand, because I feel like as a man, right? As a man, if your woman is accessible or have been accessible to a lot of men, automatically you as a man, you lose value yourself.
Right.
Because like, you can't pick a joker. If you're a high value man, like I'm saying, you need to your selection needs to be on point. Your scouting level needs to be on point.
Your scouting level, I like that.
You see, like, if you're a high value man, making a lot of money like that, you need to choose wisely. You can't just pick someone who's gonna drag your name, because right now his name, instead of us talking about him scoring or being the man of the match, winning the UEFA Champions League, we are talking. So automatically, I always say this. Automatically, what your lady does, right? It reflects who you are. You understand? So if you're a high value man, you need to make sure that you pick wisely. Otherwise, if you don't pick wisely, your name is gonna be dragged, like what's happening right now. So I don't know, what are you saying, Chief, about this whole story?
What's your opinion on guys dating older women versus younger women?
I feel I dated someone older than me.
Of course. This guy.
No, but with that one, it's different.
How is it different?
Because with me, that girl, she used to be maybe slightly older than me. So hey, look, I'm giving my life out there. But okay, it's an old story. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right? So with her, she used to be, well, like when I was still in primary, I used to have a crush on her. We used to stay in the same neighborhood. You understand? So we used to stay in the same neighborhood. Then I would say, okay, this girl is cute. She's nice.
Right.
And I would have a crush on her, and then I would just greet her and actually behave that she greeted me back.
Okay.
She, life happened. I leveled up a bit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
My name was out there, and I think she always knew me. We started talking. I don't know how we started talking. I think she's like 2 years old.
Okay.
We started talking, then one thing led to the other. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And then we actually got
We started dating.
but it didn't last because it was more of like just me saying, okay, she was my crush.
Right.
You understand? But it was no longer like a thing. But just because she was my all-time crush,
right?
And I would see her pass by my house every time because we used to stay in the same neighborhood. So it was more of like, okay. You understand?
Right.
So I think that got hold of me. So in that case, it can happen, right? Like your crush, she's a bit older than you, then you actually get a chance to talk, and then you like each other. Then that happens. But in most cases, I don't think it's more of like women have passed their peak, and then they see a potential. Like what's happening in the NBA. So you see someone who's 21 dating someone who's 44.
Those guys are going crazy. But you know what I think? It's tricky, especially for our generation nowadays.
Yeah.
The AMA 2K are moving crazy. They're moving crazy. Even crazier than the ones who started before them, the 90s generation. They are moving at a pace that has never been seen before. I'll reserve some of the information that I have but it's known out there that they're moving at a
they're obviously moving at a fast rate. That's a fact.
And the way they are moving, it's not you see the way the 90s, okay, let me just compare them to our mother's generation, yes?
Yeah.
Our parents' generation. It's totally different from what's happening today. Now, what we have, which is closest to the way our parents' generation was, is the 90s generations.
Really?
I remember Laval, Laval Ball, right? LaMelo Ball's father.
Yeah, he just got amputated. That's all.
It was explaining like LaMelo Ball, he's dating an older woman to him. He was saying like the values that she has are more traditional compared to the younger girlfriends that LaMelo had before.
Yeah, obviously those ones, like that's the thing. And with even LaMelo Ball, him being a star, right? Even in high school, you could see that. I was a prefect at my school. Like being a prefect was a big thing,
right?
Because he even had to campaign. It was all elections, so speed was a big thing. But mentally, when you become a prefect, like the ladies from like the first years, like grade 8s, grade 9s, they start looking for attention from you guys because now you're rolling in a blazer, you all cool, you play rugby, you understand. So automatically, the young ladies, right? They are attracted to success, perhaps.
I think it's someone maturity.
Yeah,
maturity is the most because they
So they look at different things. They can just like you because you're a good rugby player or you're a prefect, like I'm saying.
Right.
So for example, for LaMelo, they just like him because he's the NBA star. Who wouldn't want to date an NBA star? You know what I'm saying? So it's
but at the same time, I'm saying, guys, go for younger than you. It's okay. That's
scientifically.
There's a reason our forefathers have been doing it that way.
But Chief, you track record, Chief.
I mean, I have no track record. I've been alone since my birth. Until today.
So you don't have exes?
No. No. I don't know.
Yeah, what you're saying, I feel like you're contradicting yourself because Like, I know you, Chief. We have known each other since
2019. Then you don't know me.
Wait, Chief. Wait. We have known each other since 2019, right?
And Chief, be careful what you say, Chief. Just know what you say about me. I can say the same about you.
Okay, yeah. But I've dated only that one. Older person than me. But I'm just saying with your track record.
Yeah, I have no track record. I don't know what record you're talking about.
Cheers to you. His track record is good. But yeah, I would say it's old. He dates old or young, but is his track record
dating, bro? You tried to. Nah, don't be taking those girls' words, bro.
So you don't date,
Chief.
You have never dated. That's what you're saying,
Chief.
What could they say you,
Chief? Chief, let's not do that way.
Okay, but back to serious stuff, right? Yeah. I feel like with it's even scientifically proven that if you're a man, right, you need to, because ladies mature more than guys.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you want a healthy relationship, the age difference, you have to like date someone who's maybe 3 years younger, 3 years to 10 at least. Yeah, but 10, if you 10 works when you're now in your 40s or 30s, but yeah, so at least it must be 3 years. That's when you guys, because right now imagine you're dating, it differs with people, because there's some who are like an exception to this, but in most cases, if you date someone who's the same age as you, like there's no respect in the relationship. There is, but someone younger than you is more of like you guys are off, like you understand each other.
Of course. Yeah.
So
I get what you're saying.
So yeah, at least try to date 3 years younger. But Chief knows how to.
I know what. Yeah, I don't know anything, bro. But yeah,
you like them older.
What do you mean? I always dated someone older. I never said I dated someone older.
I'm the one who's dating someone older.
You said you dated someone older.
It was back then, man. Like maybe 10 years ago.
Okay, but you if we were to say you like the older, let me not. Do
you want me to say?
If you start, I'll start. Just know. If you start, I start. It's simple.
No, it's right.
Yeah.
Let me not put you on the spot. Because if I start saying names here.
Yeah. And I think that's how people from your country will be going after me, you know. People from SA have been going after me.
Who else was going after me?
Let's not get. Wait. No, it's okay. But a lot has been going on in your country, though. Like
South Africa?
South Africa, yeah. There's a businessman from Zimbabwe. He owns a logistics company, and he was doing really well.
Okay.
Recently he got shot. It is I think it was at his company or at his house.
Cape Town. Yeah, it's always. So I think it's in Cape Town.
Yeah. He shot the guy, and right now people thought he was dead. I thought he was dead as well when I saw the first article, but then I think he's recovering in the ICU right now.
Yeah, I know. I feel like with South Africa, you never save, even as a commoner, even if you don't have money.
Really,
you never really save, because if you're broke, the Nyope boys are gonna deal with you. If you just randomly walking holding your phone, they can stab you and kill you just to get your phone, and then they go and sell your phone for like 20 rand, which is like $1. Your phone, maybe you probably bought it 500 USD, 800 USD. Then
that doesn't make sense.
Then they sell it for like 20 rand, and you're already dead, or you're stabbed, you're injured. So
all because of Nyope.
All because of they want to go and buy some Nyope. You understand? So in South Africa is the crime there is insane, right? And also when it comes to like the rich people, they those are like planned attacks, hijacks, planned. So it's like those ones. If you're rich, they make sure that they send like they call them paras. You understand? Like someone who's not even afraid to go to jail. Like they are already trained to kill. They are trained killers.
Right.
You understand? So like trained hitmen. Then they just you never say. And probably maybe it's because of his business. Because probably they didn't take anything, so it was maybe competition in some way or some beef.
That could make sense. Yeah.
So I can say South Africa is a bit of like a mini America.
It's a mini America.
Like the crime there is crazy, bro.
And a lot of it going on in your country, man. I saw some story about an all-white. You know what, Maya? He studied here in China.
Iranian.
So, yeah.
Oh, the man, I know him. Shout out to him.
He studied here in China, so he started his content here in China and grew his audience. And now he does this universal, like worldwide thing.
Travels from country to
country, doing tours and everything. So I saw like one of his recent videos. It's like there's an all-white city in South Africa. I thought it was clickbait, but
no, it is true. It is true. There is an all-white city. It's called Orania. So there it's like when asked, they say they want to like preserve their culture. So it's in all Afrikaner. Like if you're not Afrikaner, like Afrikaner are like from Dutch heritage.
Yeah.
Like the Dutch settlers who came like in the 1600s maybe.
Yeah.
Right. So they're Afrikaners. So if you're not Afrikaner, if you're not white, you don't speak Afrikaans, you can't stay there. You understand? Maybe you can visit if you want attracted, because apparently they have their own currency.
Really?
Yeah. Obviously they pay taxes in rands and they pay taxes to the government and stuff. But they have their own bank.
Right.
Like their own banking system, their own currency, and it's their schools there, it's all white. Like there's no black person in South Africa, in the Northern Cape. So it's like a whole area of just white people. And then when they ask, they say, you know, if you're not Afrikaner, you're not allowed to stay here. And by Afrikaner, I don't mean like an African. It's Afrikaner means like an Afrikaans person, African speaking person who are like Dutch people.
Oh.
You understand? So they don't allow any black people.
What? Maybe I'm not from there, but based on what right? With what right are they exercising such?
They say, according to them, they say they bought the land.
They bought the land and they're trying to preserve their culture.
They're trying to preserve their culture. So one of I think the leaders gave an example of like, if a black person wants to come here, it's like a marriage. Yeah, you can't. It's like a marriage or a family. You can't come outside and try to impose your own stuff to the family or to the marriage. It's between two people. It's between. So they want to preserve their culture. That's why they say. You understand?
Okay. So if we use that logic, then what Julius Malema might do is say, okay, this is my family. You guys visited, and now you're claiming my house is your own.
That's why they're saying, because right now you yourself, you're from Botswana, you're from Zim, Botswana. So you can't go to America and buy land and claim this is now a Botswana territory.
Yeah.
No American is allowed to stay here. It's only for you understand, but
it sounds ridiculous.
So it's very much ridiculous and unbelievable. But it's already happening. It's happening because they have a population. I'm not sure of like it's less though. The population is not that much, but it's just a small area, and they're trying to. They even have their own schools.
It's like
their own university, but it's not like yet a university. But it's more of like a technical and everything
so
they have
like a small city, like a city within a city.
And they sponsor themselves.
Right, so
self-sustained. You understand?
Okay, I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, but currently they're also complaining. The leader was complaining that because the president Cyril Ramaphosa has signed the acceptance of like land redistribution with compensation. You understand? So now they were complaining that it's not right, because now you're gonna come and take the land from. They believe they're the rightful owners. So that one is complicated. But the fact that you're in Africa, you establish a place, then you say no Africans are allowed there.
Yeah, that one. I just thought it was crazy. But then I saw like, I think just last month, the same Afrikaners were like trying to flee to the US. I think we addressed this one in the previous episode.
Yeah.
Trying to free in the episode. I think now it's easier for them because apparently they were getting most of they were like the high earners in SA. I don't know how to use that. Most of the high earners.
It's because they are farmers.
Yeah.
Like farming is, I feel like it's the way to go, especially in Africa, because now they're like the farmers and they make a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
So practically the most richest, because they own a lot of land. Their population is, I think it's less, maybe 6% or 8%. Of the entire country, but they own the most land.
Oh,
you understand? So it's more of like, because the black people just stay in the castles.
Right.
They stay in the small areas, like they're squatted. But then the white person has a whole farm. You understand? So in farming has got a lot of money. So they are the richest. Compared to their population. And their income. Definitely they're up there.
So they can thrive because, like, recently, Trump enforced this gold card policy.
Gold card. I heard about it. That's crazy.
So all you need is just your $5 million US.
But that's a lot.
You get your gold card.
A lot of money.
You get your. It's not really though. If you look at the opportunities, because usually, like, these people think differently, bro.
Yeah, but I want to understand something. Like, what's the catch with the 5 million? So is it like you're just paying to get citizenship? You pay 5 million to get a citizenship, or it's more of like it's a package. You pay 5 million, it comes with a lot of opportunities.
I think it opens a lot of opportunities for
with the same 5 million, or you have to have an extra money to do.
Oh yeah, you have to have extra because you cannot spend all your money just to get a gold card. It's like access, because most companies are registered to the US, and imagine comparing a South African, you're earning South African currency versus US currency.
Yeah, it's
better to be
earning. Let me even check how much it's a lot.
Right. Is it? Oh, 100 million. Yeah, 100 million.
So I feel like it's a lot of money to just get citizenship. I feel like with 5 million USD, you can thrive in Africa and do something.
But look though, there's possibility of earning even more than that, even more than the 5 million.
That's what I'm
as an American.
But what percentage of the Afrikaners, because they're the ones who want to flee the country, what percentage is gonna afford that 5? Because this is 5 million per person, right?
Yeah, per gold card.
Gold card.
We're looking at those who can afford the benefits they have, because usually.
Yeah, but we can name people who can afford it, because
bro, there's more millionaires in this world than you can imagine, bro. Millionaires in US dollars. Let's take Zimbabwe, bro. Let's Zimbabwe. I remember last episode we were talking about a Wipno guy.
Yeah, he's probably a millionaire in USD.
Yeah. There's more people like him who are quieter, let me just say. They're not public as that guy. There are lots of millionaires. That's one thing I'll tell you for sure. They're just not as public. But then there are a lot of benefits that come that they're looking for, because mind you, though they're earning a lot of money, they all face the same problem: tax. Most of their money remains with tax. You see it with football transfers and whatever.
And the tax rates increases in South Africa also recently. So it's crazy.
You see the taxes. A lot of people
with the government.
Most of the high earners, if you see what they focus on, the reason why they're higher accountants is accountants and whatever, and financial advisors, is for tax returns, to evade taxes, to try and pay as little as possible tax fees, and also just to overall just to preserve their assets, because the best way to preserve your assets is to have either tangible like properties, or to minimize taxes. And then now with USA, I think that's the way you can clean your money as well. They have a lot of ways to
clean the money.
Like art collections and whatever. So I think it's a good move for him, because he's basically chasing away the immigrants who are not contributing. But the way I think they're contributing to the economy.
Brings people who can contribute to the economy. It's a good move, but I think a lot of people can be able to take that off.
Yeah. So, and if investors come into the country, there's job creation for the actual citizens. Since he has chased away the people who we thought were not.
But talking about, I feel like with USA also being like a competitor, a bit of like competitive with China, I feel like China's stand out still compared to the USA has been doing well for the longest.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like now China is the powerhouse.
Also.
Like in every aspect, have you ever because with China also maybe they don't want to call themselves a developed country because of the population. Like there are a lot of people in China, right?
I think it's yeah.
But if you look at the way China is being ran, if you look at the infrastructure in China, if you look at the like lifestyle in China, basically, right, compared to the USA, I feel like in every aspect, even like the way China is taking over, it's the same which the US used to do way back then. So I feel like China, China is doing the most because and I recently heard that they invented fast train, which
that train is super fast. I think it reaches speeds of what, like 451 kilometers per hour.
You get what I'm saying? That's super fast. And they already right now you can even see the train system. The local metro train system in China.
Yeah.
Like bruh.
It's complex. Yeah, these guys are here for real.
Like everything is efficient in China.
Yeah, they just don't publish it like other countries do, but they're very efficient.
Even in the smallest cities.
Yeah. The infrastructure
there.
It's advanced.
Like it's I don't know. China is on another level, right? At the moment.
Yeah, right now they're pushing a lot of moves. They're pushing a lot of moves because just last, I think 2 episodes back or something, we were talking about DeepSeek and AI that they created just using a $5 million budget.
And that was also like a huge toll on AI, like ChatGPT and stuff. Because it like the stocks dropped for ChatGPT because of DeepSeek.
Yeah, the credibility for ChatGPT was exposed because like they spent billions of dollars to create ChatGPT, but for DeepSeek they used $5 million budget, and it's just as effective. Of course, there's room for improvement, but it's a close. Yeah, it's almost the same. And then now they have a new one. I think they released it this week.
Goku AI. Goku AI.
Yeah, that one. It can generate realistic videos.
Like of me right now, even this podcast, we can just
give them share it with Goku AI, bro. And then they'll shoot the whole thing. But then these guys are making super moves right now.
Now China is taking over, definitely.
Bro. Maybe they're just not publishing it.
Like they've taken over. Like, we all know that's facts. They've taken over, and it's just that they don't like to expose everything to because even when it comes to electric cars, they are number one.
Right.
In Asia, let's just say in the whole world,
right,
they are number one. So in everything, China is just efficient in everything.
Yeah, they're pushing, bro.
Yeah,
they're pushing. But they love their country, so it's going to be easier for them to develop, bro.
Yeah. And there's less corruption here. You understand?
Yeah, they don't do all that nonsense.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, they'll deal
because
with
it's not a democracy. I feel like sometimes democracy is not good. Like freedom of speech is not good because in China they like a communist. Like what the leader says goes.
Right.
You understand? Then now all these other countries, a lot of people got a lot of say.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I was saying. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, like if our forefathers were doing it for a reason, back in the day they used to have a king, whatever it says goes, and those empires were proper. Yeah, and I feel like it's. Yeah.
I feel like people, right? People in general, they don't need to be told. Like, okay, so like what I'm saying is like people need to be told what to do, not to be given option to do or not to do. You understand? And that in that way, we know that if you tell someone this is what you have to do, then they'll do it. That's being a communist leader. Yeah. But now if you give democracy to people, you can either do it or not do it. They won't do it.
Yeah. But like it helps also when it's time to manage disasters. Like I don't know if you've seen like There've been floods.
Southern Africa, yeah.
There've been floods in Southern Africa, and leaders have been proactive. It's like the leader says, deal with this area first. Like what I know of is Botswana.
Yeah, but I saw you watched a lot of like the bridges are being wiped away. And
yeah,
stuff.
Exactly. And you see, now luckily our population is not as large, but the population is distributed along a large piece of land. So you have to allocate your resources to fix this area first, and then you see there was a certain order. And now people will be complaining, why are you fixing that place first and not our place? But then since there's one voice and one person commanding, it will be easier to fix that problem because one person is giving the orders.
Yeah. So I feel like once a lot of people have too much to say or have a say in something,
confusion.
Then there's confusion. Just imagine right now, if we are the two of us, we are making decisions for everyone. It's easy. We just agree on one thing.
Yeah.
You understand? But now if 20 people in one room have to agree on one idea, the chances are very difficult compared to two people, one person just saying, this is what goes.
Yeah.
So me, if they are to become president one day, I'm going to remove all that democracy.
Yeah, but those floods, bro, those floods hit, bro, because they affected Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and South Africa.
Even like the Limpopo River was it passed its like peak where it reaches usually. Because I could see that the level which the water range. But I feel like it shows that it's good because there was a drought.
It was a drought. Yeah. So even the in Botswana, the Gaborone Dam, it's overflowing right now.
Yes,
for the first time I think in almost 5 years. I think. Yeah, I think it was full recently, but for the first time in a long time, that's what I know.
So it's a blessing for Africa, for Southern Africa, because there was drought, especially Zimbabwe, South Africa, all like the southern countries, right?
Yeah.
There was drought for the past years. I think the past few years there was no rain. Like rivers were like there was no water at all, water problem, and now this year it started with with blessings, and it only goes to show that right now it's the right time for the farmers, whoever are farmers. It's a good season for them now.
Yeah, of course, we have a lot of good things, but and also on the other hand, we're offering our condolences to the families who lost some people.
The people actually died from
some people who lost their lives during the flood.
That's sad.
Yeah. So just condolences to the families of the affected, and we hope you recover from this one. It's not easy, but then the better days are coming. For sure.
Yeah, I know, true. But at least you're saying that the leaders in Africa were able to contain the situation, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it gives hope in our leaders at least that they can take care of our people, because currently I'm worried about African leaders. But
they have more to deal with right now because Trump cut aid.
I saw that.
He cut some funds, and the UK also did the same thing.
Yeah, but it's bad that people, if you've got AIDS, now it's difficult to get the ARVs. That it's difficult now to get the ARVs, and people are gonna die. So that's sad, but it's also good to an extent that now our leaders know that they don't have to depend on other countries or other leaders to be spoon-fed, because being spoon-fed is not good.
Do you think they care?
Now they should. Because now we're gonna see how incompetent they are. Because now the aid is being cut, and now you have to buy the ARVs. Because the ARVs are being given for free. You understand? But now the government, because for example in South Africa, the tax rates increased. Now they have to make sure that they use that money appropriately. They have to make sure that they ease enough, because South Africa, I think in Africa they have the highest.
What are you guys doing?
Like this, the AIDS in South Africa is it's on another level.
Chief, how did you survive?
Nah, me, I don't do devil stuff, but it's not even, but a lot of places usually, AIDS in South Africa is too much. That's why you should always be careful when it comes to who you share an intimate moment with.
Right.
You understand? So it's always wise, especially my university guys. Hey, it's too much.
And I saw one, speaking of that university, I saw like, when was it? I think it was last year, about people who got tested. You know, hey,
you said, I think I saw that. Was it you said?
You see, now I'm name dropping, but let me name drop. It's fine.
Yes, you said.
Usually, you know, people you would suspect MSU.
Even MSU, all of them.
But the one that shocked people was use it.
Yeah, I think
overtook.
They used that. I think they said there was like 60% of everyone there.
The ones who got tested.
The ones who got tested, but obviously, if you had you know, with someone, most of the people got tested because people, you know, university people sleep with each other.
Really?
Bruh, you're saying really? Chief, do you want me to expose you in front of people?
What are you exposing? Me, I will expose you because I know me, I've been single. You
have been single.
I've been single for a long time.
Yeah, but when you're not single, I know what you were doing.
I was in my mother's womb. From my mother's womb to this day, single.
Yeah, I know.
I find my wife. Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, back to you know, especially in they say it was 60%.
Right.
Of the people got tested had HIV and AIDS. So just imagine
without the AIDS.
And most people who have AIDS, they have that thing of saying, "Let me spread the positivity." So you know, so imagine if they just say 100 people use it. Let's just say 100 people had HIV and AIDS, right? 50 are the guys who are, you know, they are very positive. They're positive guys. They want to spread that positivity everywhere. Imagine that's already 100. That, and you know, some people are in denial. When they see symptoms, they don't want to go and get tested. Then it spread. That's how AIDS spread. Also, the same applies in South Africa. Right. So now I feel like, you know, it's this thing has to. The government now has to face the consequences and the responsibility. They have to take responsibility of everything. Now that I feel like it's a good thing. Sorry to the people who are HIV and AIDS. We know it's not a good thing, but now our government needs to you know, to take action. Otherwise, and I'm sure maybe the reason why Trump did what he did is to reduce the African population because it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
We cannot say our population is too much because
no, like it's too much. Like people with living with HIV a lot. You know, it's actually sad.
Yeah.
Sad because some were born with it. You know, because
some were victims. They were trusted someone.
You understand? So it's not always that you go out looking for. No one goes out looking for AIDS. Right. I want AIDS today. No one goes. So it's sad.
Right.
But it also serves our leaders so that they take action. You understand? And yeah, but this thing of universities, chief, there was a story I saw of like some, you know, like those people who play husband and wife at uni. You know, like there's some pictures I saw on
yeah.
I think I sent them to you earlier on.
Hey, chief, should I tell the people? I had been giving you warnings the entire episode. You did what to do. Yeah, to talk.
Yeah, no, I would say those pictures you see, like people playing
husband and wife.
Husband and wife.
In what sense are they playing husband and wife?
Like they are staying together, cooking, like everything that a husband and wife.
Cooking. Continue the cooking. What are they cooking?
Everything.
Cooking. Oh, the what? Who cooks for who? What? They cooking together like YouTube channel or?
No. Like you know what? The wife cooks for the husband.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the picture was more of like
the girl cooks for the guy.
It was more of like the girl. The guy was taking a picture of the girl cooking. You understand? And then down there it was written, but the father will still want 10K bride price, lobola. The father will just still want that 10K, although someone was married to someone for the duration of the degree, which is 4 years. You understand?
Okay.
So what do you take with that one? Because that one is,
you see, the thing is, I don't even know how it feels like. I have no experience, so I cannot really.
What did you say?
I don't even know. Chief. But maybe you might have something to say because. Yeah.
Huh? So you think no girl has ever cooked for you?
maybe you want me to tell?
No, but Chief,
you
don't want to do this.
You asked me a question, but
I mean like your girl.
My girl?
Yeah.
No, I told you I've been single, bro, since
when? 2019?
Since I was born.
2020?
Bro, since I was born.
So what are you saying to your exes?
Why do you think I have exes? You have exes?
I mean, I don't. If anyone out there is saying they are my ex, I mean, I don't know. I've never dated anyone.
Because we are telling you, bro.
Okay, I know it's good,
but people cook. You say people cook,
no,
and I've seen it.
Why are you saying you've seen it to me? Okay, yeah, cooking is not a problem, right?
Right.
It's that but the problem of, let's just say they call it what in South Africa call it father side. It's an African way of like cohabiting.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, now I get it. So it's not really the cooking.
It's the cooking. If your girlfriend wants to come and cook for you, at least you can see she can cook. What if you say
okay, Slav language?
Yeah, you understand. Yeah. But you understand,
right?
So it's cooking is not a problem,
right?
Fat and sad cohabiting is a problem. Okay. Personally, I wouldn't do it. You understand? Like staying with, let's say I'm dating someone, then I stay with them. Like they're already my wife without me going and paying the bride price or officially. Before I officialize things, I wouldn't stay with someone. Steve, why you looking?
I know you. You wouldn't what?
Do I stay with someone?
No, I just want you to meet you wouldn't what?
What?
You wouldn't stay with someone.
Like, okay, they can come and visit. But you're not getting my point. My point is cohabiting.
Okay.
Because right now, imagine you guys were doing fat and said like you guys were cohabiting for like 4 years, right?
Right.
You were staying together, acting like everything that husband and wife does, you guys were doing. Then after that, the end of that relationship, after 4 years, you guys separate. And then my sister, it's this kind of story is always has a huge toll on the sister. Because now they will go back to their country. Let's say in China, Chief, you're with your girlfriend, you're staying with your girlfriend. I know you still okay.
Okay, what? Say with your Chief.
Okay, you stay with your girlfriend, Chief, right? And then you are doing everything that husband and wife does.
So I don't know. He's just using an example. Okay, continue.
If the shoe fits Cinderella, if the shoe fits weight, because why is he being defensive?
No, I have to make sure.
Eh?
I have to make sure it's clear.
Do you have any potential?
I'm just making sure it's clear. No misconceptions.
Of what? Of what? That you don't date?
I told you since my mother's baby.
Why? You go.
I'm focusing.
Focusing on
what I need to focus on for now.
What?
That one is we'll get into that one, Chief. You will forget your point.
you need a wife, you need a girl in your life. But anyways, back to my story that you see you're already doing something, so that it has a huge toll on the lady because now you get separate.
So the guy has no feelings, he doesn't feel it.
No, obviously you both feel it, but I'm the one who's going to pay the bride price. You understand? So with me, even right now, like we know that women are takers, scientifical proven. The women are they receive, right? And men are takers. So imagine already some men was taking for 4 years. So my point is automatically it's more of like a divorce because you guys are married for 4 years. Practically you're married because you're living like a married couple. You're married for 4 years, then after 4 years you separate. Then the father will still want that 10K logo. so Chief.
Yeah.
So would you pay logo for someone like that? It's more of like a retaining sword.
Chief, this is too much to process. So, my type is not that one.
What's your take? I didn't ask you what's your type. What's your take?
No, you said would you take someone like that one? Wasn't that your question?
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't take someone like that?
No, not me.
So you don't say you wouldn't take someone like that. No, that's not your type.
Exactly. That's the one and the same thing. She's not my type. I wouldn't take someone who's not my type.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
But what about
my preference is not that one. My preference, you see.
What's your preference, Chief? Maybe there's someone watching who is eyeing you. You know. So what's your preference?
You know, back in the day, the same way that they did it back in the day. That's what I want. That kind of.
So like all the people
traditional woman. I want a traditional woman. That's my type.
So all the people that you've dated,
I told you I've been single, bro. Since
we're not born yesterday, Chief. But anyways,
I don't know why you always throw these allegations.
One day I'm going to invite your ex, and then you have to say it in front of me.
No, the ex. I don't know who you invite. Ex.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I do. So that's not your type. You wouldn't.
My type is a traditional woman.
What's it? Okay, we understand it.
Exactly. I think we've addressed it in one of the
so I feel like
a divorcee. So according to you, that person is a divorcee.
She is a divorcee. The man is a divorcee, but it doesn't have a huge toll on the men's side than it has on the lady side.
The lady.
Because imagine like staying with someone for like 4 years,
right?
Doing everything that husband and wife does. Then after that, only to go and get married to someone. Already that person, I feel like you have access to that person forever, for life.
You know, there's one thing that I've heard about. It's called para bonding.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I say I wouldn't date someone like that. Para bonding. It's like.
But how would you know? Because it's not like they'll come and tell you. When I was at university, I stayed with someone for 4 years.
There are always signs, like you said earlier on. If you pay enough attention, you'll be able to see it. Like that's what I said. I told you, like after the last episode, I've been thinking, I've been evaluating to see, like, okay, are there certain things
you can't tell all the potentials after that episode.
What do you mean potentials? Okay. I told you, you're the one who talked about relationships. I said in my daily life, relationships, like that with friends and everything. But then, like I said, para bonding, you can tell like someone is connected to someone already. Is loyal. Someone's person. Mm-hmm. That usually, with the way it was explained, someone who is para bonded to someone, it's like no matter what you do, right?
Yeah,
it will never be enough for them. Right.
Okay.
And then the person that
because they are already comparing it with what the other.
It's not even a comparison thing. It's because the person, the para bonded, that's the only person who can stimulate them to a deepest level possible. And if that person does even a little thing, it will have a better effect than the big thing.
Than you trying not.
You see,
because they're already para bonded with someone else.
That's how the female biology is. Why that para bonding?
So usually is it like the first person they para bonded with, or it's any special guy?
I thought it was the first person, but I've recently found out, like I think you know the guy Jordan Peterson. He did like a study where he found out it's like not really, it doesn't necessarily have to be the first person, especially in this new generation. Different breed. Because people they can just be intimate with someone just because they want to lose their virginity. Yeah, true. You understand, randomly with just a random person, no strings attached apparently, and then now they would maybe have a deep relationship with someone after they've lost their virginity. You see, so it's now not necessarily the person who you give your.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So because of that, I wouldn't.
Same here. Me, I'm going to Zululand. They have to face the test when I'm seeing the.
So why did you just start there in Zululand, Chief?
I'm in China. Why would I start in Zululand when I'm in China?
Oh, so you do it. You move with the geography.
What do you move? No, not with geography. Obviously, in moving in life, you don't tell yourself that I'm going to find a person there.
But you say Zululand, Chief. Chief.
No, it was just a reference way to find those type of people. I'm giving reference to you, my brother. It's free plug.
Where have they been my card?
Okay, so good. You know what I'm saying? But you don't choose who else. Because right now, we might even
if I don't choose, who will choose?
No, I feel like you don't choose when and where.
Oh yeah.
You might just bump into someone and like them.
Right.
You understand? So yeah. At the end of the day, like you're saying, you have your own morals and values that you would expect from someone. You understand that okay, this is what I will settle for. So at the end of the day, it's all about you. But I just wanted to address that because it was a bit funny. Like you stay with someone for 4 years at uni, you guys are practically husband and wife, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you go and get married to someone else. But you've been playing the wife dutiful. So you're a returning soldier, you're a divorcee.
But I think that was better because people after that 4 years,
yeah,
it's like they have this one for yeah.
Chief, talk, Chief.
They have this one for bachelors, then masters. They've already.
Bachelor's is 4 years, master's is 3 years. So that's already 2 marriages in 7 years.
Yeah.
Hey. Nah, but that one is we always end with this. It's bigger than the country. It's bigger than us. But it's a thing now. Yeah, it's a thing, and there's nothing we can do about it. You as a man, if you believe you're a high value man, like I said before we started, that's when you have to choose wisely. Right. You need to to put your morals and values straight. You understand? You need to stand on your word, stand on what you believe in,
stand on business.
And at the end of the day, I feel like ladies love someone who they cannot manipulate. They love someone who can tame them, if I can say, or can show their masculinity.
If you find yourself taming, run away.
Yeah, I wanted the word masculinity. Yeah, at the moment you start, because I don't have to tell you what to do.
Yeah. Exactly. The same way ladies don't like to tell guys what to do.
Yeah, so
we also don't want.
You yourself should be yourself. If what you're saving at the table is not what I want, as a high value man or as a masculine man, you should be able to live. Like you're saying that some people just stick on to someone that they know that okay, even though they're doing whatever they're doing, they will just stay there. You understand? But as a real man, you should be able to live. And should not settle for returning soldiers and divorcees.
Raise girlfriends. Raise wives.
Raise wives. But it's only fair also to say, if you have stayed with someone's daughter for 4 years and left them, karma.
It's doing press ups. Are you here? Are you hearing? Yeah. Chief, are you hearing?
No, I don't say. I'm not staying with anyone.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not staying with someone.
You're not staying with anyone, Chief.
Yeah, me, I don't do devil stuff. Me, I'm here for school.
I understand, Chief.
Yeah, okay. So
guys,
yeah. Anything that you want to tell the viewers before we close off?
I gave them my hot take at the beginning, so they enjoy. So
yeah. So that's it from us, Live in Real Time Podcast. And before we leave, we also want to appreciate again for the 600 subscribers that we have now. Shout out to you guys. The next step or the next stop is 700 subscribers. So shout out to you guys. You guys are doing the most. We are seeing you guys love. We are seeing the new subscribers. It only means that people are sharing. So please don't stop. Share with your friend. If you know that you have a friend, they've not watched the podcast, share with them. It doesn't hurt to just share, but okay, this is a cool podcast in town, or wherever. I feel like these guys are doing the most, and just show us love, and we appreciate you guys. It's all love at the end of the day. Yeah.
And stay on the lookout. We post some clips on Instagram, so if you like it and you enjoy it, share it on your story. Tag us, Live in Real Time Podcast.
Yeah, and that's it from us today, and signing out.